Namibia has warned that unilateral actions and selective implementation of UN resolutions are weakening the foundations of international peace and security. Its permanent representative to the UN, Penda Naanda, delivered the country's position during the ongoing UN Security Council high-level debate that is now discussing the upholding of the purpose and principles of the UN Charter.
Today, we are confronted with a troubling reality. The rules-based international order is increasingly undermined by selective implementation of international law, double standards, and the erosion of multilateralism. Commitments are upheld when convenient and disregarded when politically expedient.
Ambassador Naanda further warned that the international landscape is becoming increasingly fragmented through what he describes as the mounting reliance on unilateral actions and the threat or use of force against the territorial integrity of states. He reiterated Namibia's position that disputes must be resolved through dialogue and peaceful means, not through coercion or confrontation. Namibia also raised concern over the continued failure to implement UN resolutions, including General Assembly position on the US embargo against Cuba.
Since 1992, the General Assembly, the most representative and democratic organ, has year after year overwhelmingly demanded the lifting of the inhumane embargo against Cuba so that the country may fully realize the rights and opportunities denied to its people for far too long. However, these resolutions remain unheeded. Such persistent non-compliance sends a troubling signal that collectively agreed decisions can be disregarded at will. When international peace and security are managed selectively, resolutions are applied inconsistently, fragmentation deepens.
Namibia also drew attention to the situation in Palestine during the debate. Ambassador Naanda said Namibia cannot remain silent on the continuing plight of the Palestinian people who endure prolonged occupation, displacement, violence, and denial of their fundamental rights.
Decolonization remains unfinished UN business, and the continued existence of such situations stands in direct contradiction to the Charter's promise of freedom and equality for all nations and peoples.
The debate continues as member states seek to build consensus meant to reinforce the central role of the UN in the international system.